Welcome in, Who's fans, to another Cavalier Connection episode. I'm Jeff, joined by Jay. We got 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the game. The Who's with a 22-point lead over North Carolina Central. I think I'm giving play-by-play for Jay right now, as he's having a hard time finding the game. Figure we jump on here just for the last few minutes of the game and talk about it. And it's exciting time in Charlottesville. We got Who's basketball right now, going to be 2-0. We got Who's football 8-1 with a big one tomorrow against Wake Forest. So exciting time. We got 2:46 to go, Jay. 76-54 Who's. All of our scores predictions are off. We all picked for
I
less
really thought we
points.
were going over 100, Jeff.
The way we started, we were. I mean, we were on pace for about 120.
Okay, I think I've got it coming up on the
Uh,
computer at least.
you had the poll. You had the poll on X, and
Yeah.
75% said over 100. Shannon did vote in the poll, and she voted under 100.
Mm.
So maybe that's the picks we should be betting instead of myself, yours, or Jack's. Maybe we have her start picking some stuff for us, and maybe we start winning. She could be
I
the
mean,
guest
you could
picker.
probably flip a coin better than we could pick.
I'm gonna have to maybe I will have her take a look at all the spreads this week, and we'll have a
Chance
guest
I
selection.
thought Chance had a nice alley oop there. I got it going now.
You're a hair ahead of me. I saw the alley oop as you went ooh. But folks, if you're tuned in, what are your thoughts tonight? This episode is brought to you by Mincers. Definitely tomorrow, if you're going to be there in Charlottesville, we got to tell you, come see Jack and myself. We are going to be there. And you don't have to talk to us, but you might want to register to win this basket. Look at this thing, Jay. It's a jersey in there, the
It's
Virginia
ridiculous.
Florida State T-shirt, a hoodie, a hat, and a foam finger. Great stuff. You want to win it? I'll have it at the tailgate for us on tomorrow. Come register to win. It's a free registration. We're not going to come to your house and visit you just by signing up. We're going to leave you alone. But if you do win, and we did this last year, and we had a winner last year, we'll give you a call and we'll meet you somewhere and get you your goods. So from 3 to 5, we'll be at the old University Hall parking lot right next to the JPJ. Definitely come by and see us. Register to win. Come meet a couple turds like Jack and myself, but we'll be happy to meet you guys and see some of the fans. But you can't beat that giveaway right there. So
Yeah,
come check it out.
that's a tough one to beat. That is a tough one to beat.
Last year's was good too. I'm like,
It
I look at
was.
this one. I'm like, good God, there's a jersey in there. Are you kidding me?
Right. I
And a
think,
hoodie.
Jeff, can we say the dollar value on that basket?
Yeah. It's a value of $300, right, Jay?
Over $300. Yeah.
Over $300. And we know what jerseys are going for these days.
Yeah.
If you have any comments about the basketball game tonight, definitely share them with us. Also,
I don't
football.
like the way we're finishing.
We're not finishing great. Also, real quick, Jay, on that giveaway, if you are going to be at the game, but you just cannot make it to our tailgate. There's so many different areas for tailgates, and switched it up a little bit this time. If you reach out to us via email, or you can send us a message on X or Facebook, a direct message with your email address, and give me a phone number so I can contact you if you win. We'll get you registered. We'd love to have as many people involved in this as possible. So, but if you have any comments for the game tomorrow or basketball tonight, definitely share. We've definitely had some sloppy moments.
Looks like we're in a timeout with about a minute 40 to play. They're showing some highlights now. I've been super impressed with the 2 Euros, Grunlow and
Yeah.
DeRitter. I mean, I think we've got two studs. With
We-
those guys.
and I can't say his name, but the big man from Kansas State too. I like him a lot too. That rim,
Oyenzo,
yeah,
Ugana,
yeah.
Oyenzo.
The way he started the game tonight, he was gonna go for 20, 20 and 20.
Yeah, he was 7-7 early.
Yeah,
I mean, Grunlow's got that block party just
yeah.
rolling. I mean, it's just block after. He had 7 blocks last I saw. I don't know if
He's
he's
got
updated
seven
that.
right. Yeah, I was just pulling it up. He's got 7 blocks tonight, and some of these blocks, I don't even think he's leaving the floor.
No. What I
And he's
really
got
like about is that he's got a little bit of a mean streak, Jeff.
yeah.
You know,
What did we say?
he's letting them hear it when he blocks. Oh,
Yeah.
that'll show up in the highlight reel.
Who was I just
Chance
speaking
to
about?
Enzo
Who
for
was I just speaking about? Yeah. And
the alley and the
yeah.
oop.
Um. We always say we need dogs, right, Jay?
Oh yeah.
We need dogs. He's one of them.
I think this team is got a lot of dog in it. Um, tonight I don't. It didn't. Tonight was. I think we were when the line came out finally. It was 32.5. So we're not going to cover that number. The over under was a 153.5 last I saw. So where are we at right now? We'd need a big.
we're
Where are
not
we
hitting
at? What's
any
the
of that.
score? No, we're not hitting that. So I mean, an under and a not covering, but it's a good day in Virginia basketball when you score 80ish and you're a little disappointed with the off.
Listen,
It's different era.
Chance Mallory, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Like that's a freshman, just filling up the stat board. If you averaged, funny enough, if you averaged, well, let's see, he had 11 in the first game. I don't know if he's gonna make this second foul shot, but he's averaging double digits a game. You'd be almost a leading scorer on the Bennett teams.
Yeah.
If you're a double digit a game scorer.
Let's see. The
It's
free
just two
throw is
different
up
styles of play.
and no good on the free throw. 79-60 with 50 seconds to go. Clock's ticking. Just trying to get out of here. I'm kind of surprised that
Yeah.
Okay, we got our walk-ons on. We got Odom's on the floor. Roberts is on the floor. Carrera's on the floor. So we got our deeper bench in right now.
So,
I like
Jay,
to see that.
on me. Shame on me, but until I didn't even know that Odom had a son on the team until the other night.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't even
I had
realize
seen
it.
it from a 2-guard post.
Okay.
Probably a month or so ago, maybe.
Yeah, I completely missed that. Went from the Bennett to the Odom in both ways.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wonder where Bennett's son ended up.
Yep.
Do you know Eli? Do you know where Eli went?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or if he just quit the team, or or maybe he's on the team. I don't know. I haven't heard his name. I don't think he is, but
No, I don't think he's not on the team. I'm looking right now to see if he's playing anywhere. He's playing at Charlotte.
UNC Charlotte.
Yeah, for the 49ers.
Huh.
Eli Bennett. Hold on.
It looks like we're just running the clock down here a
That's
little
old.
bit.
That's he got started at Charlotte.
Oh, Odom just had a great look at a three. We get the tip in. Somebody got a tip in there. I think it was Carrera. Got the tip in. Gets us to over the 80 mark. 81-62. Clock ticking. 15 seconds to go. Central just bringing it up. They're still trying to score a little bit here and there. Referees seem to be swallowing the whistle. Lots of contact down there. But Virginia going to run out the clock here. 81-62 final. Coach Odom gets his second win. Team goes to 2-0 on the year. What do you draw out of this one, Jeff? Do you take much away from this?
No, you don't. But I will say I'm glad to see. I was glad to see them run that. We struggled against the zone, And we'll shoot our way out of those, but it's good to see those kind of things in these games where win wise you're going to get a win. Where you can work on those kind of things. But there was that stretch in the first half where first of all it looked like we were going to score 120 points, and then we had a little offensive drought, and I was like, this reminds me of Tony Bennett era, as far as brick, 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 and we couldn't get anything to go down. And it's like, oh God, we're going through one of these droughts again.
Oh yeah. I'm sharing the box score here, just so we can get a little bit of a look here. We'll go down to the Virginia stats. We don't have the minutes up here yet, but dang, DeRitter with 20 tonight after 21 in the opener. 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Very good night there. Grunlow only 4 points, but again, 11 boards and 7 blocks. I mean, do you think he has a chance this year to get a double-double with blocks and rebounds?
I don't know. He
Maybe
won't
a
far off
triple-double.
it tonight. Yeah.
I mean,
And we know he can shoot the ball.
yeah. I had texted you Sam Lewis wasn't giving us a whole lot, and then he buried 2 threes within about a 5-minute span, so that was good to see. Dallin
Yeah.
Hall coming up with just an overall solid performance: 3 points, 4 boards, 7 assists.
I'm telling you, that's John Crotty running up and down the court.
Yeah, there's a lot of favor there. He's not the player Crotty was. I'm
He's
not going to
not.
sit here and say he is, but
He's not. But he at all. I'm not giving anybody John Crotty, but
right.
but he's the first one I've looked at point guard. Look, just reminded me of John Crotty a little bit, the way he moves around the floor. Hard player, fundamentals, and what do you have? One turnover tonight. I think he's got
Let's
two.
see.
He
It
ended
looks
up
like
with
2
two.
turnovers.
7-2, and I think last game he was 6-1, so 13-3 to start the year, something like that.
Yeah. Look at that balance, though. We have Jakari with 9, Chance with 9, Ugana with 10, Malik with 12, Sam with 10, Tice with 20. I mean, I think we've got, let's see, 1, 2. I think on any given night, I think we've got as many as 7 guys that could score 20 points. When I did the preview article that I wrote for the season, I think my prediction was that Malik would lead the team in scoring with about 16 a game. DeRitter would be at 13, and then we would have 5 guys between 6 and 10 a game. And the way we've looked early with the minute distribution and everything, I think it's looking like it could be a good prediction.
I watching them, and they early in the game, first 5 minutes. I mean, they were getting up and down the court. The team looked a little fatigued, and he made the substitutions, but they looked like they were gassed.
Yeah,
because they were. They were moving.
Well, that's the pace I wanted to see. The reason I thought we were going to hit triple digits tonight is I'm looking at what NC State did to them, 114, and I don't think they play. Well, they must play at a faster pace than we do. Even you hit 114, you are getting up and down that floor like Rock Church versus Church of God, circa 1999.
Ooh, that's rough. Yeah. As I get an offensive rebound, the foul shot, and I give a couple pump fakes, and you know what's coming next. I'm pump faking Ben Dillon. And I go up for the shot, and I decide I'm gonna go ahead, think I'm gonna draw a foul or something, and he grunload me to the wall.
Oh boy, yeah. I mean, I've had my shot blocked on a 3-pointer to the other side of half court, picked up one dribble and a dunk. So that was fun. I'm gonna put this score up real quick, Jeff.
I had to score. I got it. What's that?
See it in a banner style here.
I got it up there. You want it running across the screen?
Oh no, it's just up there or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Oh,
Sorry, I
I
got
yeah, I had it up earlier, and then I took it down for a minute to put up something. I don't know what I put up.
gotcha. No worries.
What?
So
We got some. Let's see what we got here. First time in years. I'm not fully locked in on basketball this time of year. You're right. Football team is definitely. I saw somebody posted on X, and they said, I think it was, I can't recall, but they said something about this the first time that, if you look at Virginia
it
media,
was our friend
Michael Lewis,
Michael Lewis. That's right.
he said, it's the first time in a long time that basketball season's going on, but football is the talk. Jerry Radcliffe always told us his articles is basketball's the red
Five
hot
to
thing.
one. 5-1.
5 You could write about football and it doesn't get any attention, and I'm sure that is definitely the change has come. And I
Yeah, I
can't tell
mean,
on our articles because we know when the numbers spike or whatever up or down, and mostly everything that's been written has been football. But I guess we'll see. Um, it's an exciting time to be in Charlottesville. You got basketball starting up and football 8-1 with 3 games to play. Wake Forest at Duke, home to Tech. We take them one game at a time. Big one tomorrow. Big one tomorrow. Get that win tomorrow. We're 2 wins from locking into that ACC championship game, I believe.
does it matter which two, or do we have to just win 2 out of
I
3?
wouldn't think it would matter because nobody we play. Duke, what's Duke's ACC record?
Uh, I don't think they have. They've got the Georgia Tech loss,
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
and I think that's it because I think they're a one-loss
Yeah,
ACC.
they're one loss. Yeah, they're one loss. So we need to. We're 5-0. Georgia Tech and Pitt 5-1. Louisville,
They
SMU,
still
and Duke
play
are
each
four
other,
and
so
one.
that's another loss for one of them.
One of those. Yep. SMU still has to play Louisville. Correct.
Louisville, I think Louisville's got a couple tough ones. Uh, Clemson can play
SMU
spoiler
does.
on somebody too.
SMU plays Louisville next week.
Okay.
So that takes those. One of those going to have a second loss. Pitt, Pitt and Georgia Tech play. So one of those has will have a second loss. So if we and then Duke plays us and they've got us, North Carolina, and Wake Forest. We need to beat Duke. North Carolina's looking a little bit better, but we need to beat Duke.
Well, the thing is, if we beat, even if we lose
If we
to
lose to
Duke,
them, that's just one loss.
right, we still hold the tiebreaker over Louisville. The question would be
Georgia Tech and
about
Pitt
Georgia Tech, and I don't know what that
and
tiebreaker situation would
and
be.
SMU
And us,
or Pitt. Whoever wins the Pitt Georgia Tech
right,
game,
right, 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 right.
and then SMU Louisville, we'd be pulling for Louisville to beat them, so we could get the tie break over them. Um, gosh, it's just unbelievable right now. I mean, you just look at the end of last season, and we finished 5-7 in football, and to think that almost a year later, we're sitting here talking about college football playoff. We're talking about ACC championship game. This is unbelievable. Are you
And we're talking
kidding
about a
me?
basketball team with no ties to the Bennett era,
Yep,
outside of Gertrude and Lang, and I don't really count those guys. When
correct.
I say ties to the Bennett era, I'm really talking about coaching tree. Really, um, it's exciting. I mean, it's only exciting because it's going well. You know, last year's
Right,
football ended with a thud. That game in Blacksburg, I don't know that we've had much lower time on the podcast than that post game. Um, there was a lot of controversy around, if you remember, Calandria, and was he at the game? Was his locker, was he dressed? And it ended up he was there and he was dressed and everything. But I think his locker, had been cleaned out. Everybody knew he was gone. But it was just a lot of controversy, around
And
that
how about
and around the team. What
yeah,
was Coach Kitchings going to be brought back? Was Coach Elliott going to be brought back? I mean, there wasn't a
yep,
whole
yep.
lot of Coach Elliott talk, but there was a lot of talk surrounding Coach Kitchings. And I know I personally was expecting an announcement like not long after that game that, hey, we're going to have a new OC next year. And, never came. It was frustrating, to be honest. But hey, you gotta give coaches credit. He's come out this year, and when you give a coach horses, they can get them across the finish line. It seems like. I mean, there's still times that we'll look at each other or we'll text each other during a game and be like, "What the heck was that?" But I think that's going to happen no matter what, no matter who the coach is, because you're just not going to agree with every call, and you may not know the reasons behind it. Why they're doing what they're doing.
Tony Bennett won a national title, and those texts were definitely shared back and forth.
Yeah.
And think about it. Fast forward 1 year, you have Calandria as your quarterback, and I mean he's playing really well at UNLV. And the drama that happened at the end. And fast forward a year, our current quarterback is being interviewed by John Gruden.
Yeah. Outstanding interview. I got a chance to watch it
Yeah.
today. I loved it. Chandler is what I want in a quarterback, and
Yes.
that he is mature. He is never going to throw anybody under the bus. He's never the me guy. He's not getting up. He's not dancing out there trying. And you may just be doing that. Like, this is gonna seem like I'm bashing Calandria, but like, you get up and in the emotion. Football's an emotional sport. People translate that differently with their actions, but I like the cerebral assassins. That just you won't know when you look at them if things are going well or not. And at quarterback, I think you got to have that mindset to really be a top tier guy. So I think I love having Chandler. Some of that could be age. AC had to grow up on the field. He didn't get to grow up, watching. Chandler not only grew up around the sport with his dad, obviously, but getting that injury, he had to sit and watch football at a high level. So sometimes watching does you good. Worried about how much trouble that zone North Carolina Central was running. Yeah, I wouldn't trade Chandler for anyone in the country. Maybe CJ Bailey. Dude, Bailey was a stud.
He was.
Against us, he was a stud, and he was a stud against Georgia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
But inconsistent. But definitely he's a stud. He's really good. Yeah, the zone did give us some problems. I thought we were a little sloppy. Didn't really take care of the ball. Passing could have been a lot more crisp. It seemed to me, Jeff, and I don't know if you agree with this, but the passes were a tad slow sometimes in the zone
Yep.
when they needed to be a little more zip on the ball. But there were a couple times, man, where we moved it, bang, bang, dunk. Um, some of that is also just going to be. I really think when you got your guys in there, like the Ritter is just when he leaves the game, the team is different. The Ritter is the like I said Malik was the dude before the year. I was wrong. Like Malik may still lead the team in scoring, but DeRitter is the dude. He's
The
the dude.
Ritter, I thought the Ritter's 20 tonight was about as quiet a 20 as you could get.
He's dominant. He's just
It's just nothing.
it's inside, it's outside.
Yep. Yep.
He can do it mid range. He can. The dude is he is the dude on this team. Malik is good. He's going to score plenty. But DeRitter is the guy. The Belgian LeBron, as I tagged him in off season. The Belgian LeBron.
No, I don't compare him to LeBron. I didn't see him flopping around out there on the floor. That
I tell
dude's
you
gonna
what I
come to
did
play.
see that I thought was funny. He clearly got fouled on one of the possessions about halfway through the second half. And I've seen Luca do this so many times. Like he got clearly just got fouled. Referee didn't call it, and the other guy, the foul, ends up getting the ball, and he just literally just was like going all out, just balls to the wall on this guy defending him, and just fouled him on purpose to make the referee blow the whistle.
You
Basically,
know,
pushed the guy out of bounds, and then
the
just
Ritter.
stared at the ref like,
That's who I always think about is Luca when I
yeah,
see the Ritter play.
yeah.
He's got a little bit of a frame to him, and
Oh, Luca's a man.
going
The Ritter is a
right
man.
going up and down the court and inside outside game. Dev says my projected starting five ACC play would be Mallory, Thomas, White, DeRitter, Grunlow, and so I'm sure Hall's gonna get that role.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say
Mallory's
I'd
gonna
take
play a lot.
Mallory out.
But he's gonna play a lot.
Yeah,
Mallory will, and they'll probably play together on the floor. But just the veteran experience of Dalen Hall, what is he? 22 as well, fifth
yeah, he's
year,
up
fifth
there.
year.
I think the big thing too with with Mallory coming off the bench, you need a spark plug
Yep,
sometime,
yep.
and he can come in and he can be that little the little jitterbug that gets you going if things aren't going your way. But
That's
I think he'll
almost.
get plenty of minutes. I think Dallin will probably play in the 25 to 28
Mhm.
range, and Chance will probably be around 20. Would be my guess total. 15 to 20 for Chance.
And Jakari White is another one who's coming off the bench. I think he may still come off the bench, even though I think he might be the better player
Between him and
minutes
Lewis,
wise. Minutes wise, he may exceed it, but he's another spark off that bench when he comes
yeah,
in the game. That energy level, it's crazy. I like to
yeah.
watch him play too. I
He's
mean,
he's probably my favorite player to watch on the team to play outside. I just like DeRitter because
right?
I like the
Yeah.
cerebral. Like I said, same with football. I just like those guys, physical, tough, and tough minded, and I like watching him. But Jakari is fun to watch. I
And
mean,
we and that shot, man. I mean, that dude can
does
jump.
it remind you of Staples a little bit? The way he
Yeah,
kind
I
of
hadn't
hops
thought about.
into it.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that, but that's a good comparison. I'd like to see them shoot side by side.
Yeah,
That's
he
a good
hops
one.
into it a little bit like Staples.
Yeah.
Staples, it doesn't look just like Staples, but the way he hops into the shot, a little bit Staple-ish.
Yes, I agree, Dev. Jay and I don't know if you were in on the beginning, but we were talking about him as well. I said at the start of the game tonight, I thought he was going for 20 and 20. Uh, he had a three in the game against Ryder, didn't he?
Villanova. He may
Oh,
have hit one
okay.
against Ryder, but
No, he hit one against.
yeah,
He hit one
Villanova
against.
in the exhibition.
He hit one against Ryder too, and they said that's something he had developed. We'd always hear that in the Bennett years. Who's the big man? I can't remember. They were working it. But the difference, and
Jack
I mean,
Salt
let's
working on his.
Jack. So pick and roll with him bounce out for the three.
Diakite was the one I think you're thinking about. Like he
Maybe
had
so.
stretched it out to three, and he kind of did, but yeah.
Do you see? Well, two things real quick. When you see the Ritter on the floor, just him running up and down the court. It makes me think about our friend Isaac McNeely, just the haircut. When you see him from a distance,
Yeah.
but I know the haircut's not the same. But you just see the blonde. But you seen McNeely had his first game with Louisville the other night. He didn't put up too much. I think he had
Well, he in the first
9
half
points.
when I looked, he had 15, so he was doing okay.
No, he didn't score 15 points. He didn't even score double digits for the game.
I think you're wrong. Either you're
Well,
wrong or I looked at it wrong. But
I think you
I
maybe
checked his
looked at
box
his minutes.
score early,
I
and
think you had to.
it might not have been maybe they played two. Maybe I saw a second game or something. But they were up huge, and he had 15 in the
last night he had 8 points,
Oh, this one last
two
night.
assists, and one steal.
Yeah, go to the opener.
Okay,
See if you
that's
can
what I
find
didn't see
because they were beating the
against
brakes
South
off them.
Carolina State. They scored 106 last night too.
Oh, okay. They're going to be really good. Them and Duke, they're going to be handfuls.
Oh yeah, he finished with 17 in that one.
Okay.
He hit 5 threes in
Five
that one.
threes is what he had for
Yeah,
the 15.
I didn't see that one. I saw last night's.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't see
five
last
for
night. Who
eight
did
from
they play
three.
last night?
Um, they played. It was a tough one with Jackson State. Yeah, and listen, I like McNeely. I wish him well, and until he comes to Charlottesville.
I don't want to see nothing go down for him.
No.
I don't want to see the first shot. I hope they harass him, just harass him.
Oh, but did you see Jacob Kofi out at USC in his opening
Yeah,
night?
big night. He's going to end up be the one the one that got away.
He is the
You
one that
know,
got away. I think 20. What do you have? 23 and 8,
23 and like 12 maybe.
12.
It was a big night. It was a big night. He's a player, and he would have fit in perfectly in this system. I can't imagine why you would leave unless you just wanted to be close to your family. He's a Washington State kid. So to go back to California, a whole lot closer to home.
Where so between that and I don't know that Virginia offered him it. Like I think that I don't know that he
I
was
think everybody
recruited.
was offered. I think everyone could have stayed. They may have said, "We don't know your role. We don't know this." There's no way you could. I don't believe that Ryan Odom would watch Kofi play basketball and say, "I don't want that 6'10" guy
I agree.
with a game that can
Yeah.
play
Where
and be really
where
good."
where did Anthony Robinson end up at? Dev, you could help us out here, I'm sure.
Was it Baylor? I feel like it was a Big 12 school. I could be wrong.
I'm trying to find it right now. He is.
It's hard to remember since everybody left.
Oh, he Xavier. He's at
Xavier.
Xavier. That was one I liked that. Yep, Dev let us know too. Yep, I liked him, but um, gosh, but
Well,
we've
how do you
moved
think
on.
tomorrow goes?
Um, I told Shannon, I said, 7 o'clock kick time. I said I'm anticipating another. As you and me tuning in. Of course, I'm gonna tune in. She says, well, um, I'm like, well, I'm just expecting. I said, first of all, I'd like to think the game was over at 8:30 by score purposes. I
Yeah.
said, but I'm expecting another down to the wire um, scare. And she said, well, hopefully not overtime. I said, well, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm expecting a one score game that's going to just go down to the wire. What
What's
about
your
you?
final score prediction?
Now, listen, well, real quick, Dev says 58,000 in the stands, 35-24. I like it. I think
Yeah.
58,000 is in the stands tomorrow. That's the exact number I told
Could we touch
the
60?
household tonight.
Could we touch 60? Because
Eric Ward
60,500, I think, is the sellout. I think.
Eric Ward said they are expecting to break the Virginia record tomorrow in student attendance.
All right. I like it.
So that would be nice to see. Dev says 35-24, and I would love that
I've already
score.
given my
If
final score, so I mean,
if Virginia if Virginia won the game 35-24, my brain tells me that it was 28-24, and we might have had a pick six to win 35-24. It just these games, man. Holy cow! Cardiac cows on the move.
I think we win comfortably tomorrow.
Okay. I'm going to say 30-27.
Yeah, I put out my final score on one of the articles I wrote, but I said 31-17. but I could see it being
I
at
forgot you did do that. I
31-17
did see that.
that's not super competitive. I mean, I think I like Cal was competitive, but I was never really like I was afraid we were going to lose just because I live in fear of loss every time we tip off
Jay,
or
you
kick off.
text me every game,
Yes.
every football game this year, except for probably Coastal Carolina and
No,
William
William
and
and Mary.
Mary. I'm going to get a text from Jay, and we're going to get one tomorrow that says, we're going to lose this game. We're going to lose this game. There's a ton of seats on SeatGeek still, 683 listings. Yeah.
Well, at least they're
Um,
already paid
yeah,
for.
we'll see how it. Yeah. Uh, we got us sitting up in with Jack and well, with Mason and myself tomorrow. Got a fan of the show, Maceo, who's helped us get our feet off the ground and get it a little wet with some connections, and helped us get Jeff Jones on the show. It's one of the big ones, and Junior Burrow and a few of those guys. So he'll be up there with us tomorrow. We're excited. Um, and also out in the lot tomorrow, we'll be doing some live stuff, and hopefully you'll be able to jump in with us, Jay, at some point,
I hope
and
so.
hopefully get
Well,
to
it's
talk
up
to
in the air, but we'll see.
some even if it's just a 5 minute or a quick blurb
Yeah,
out there,
yeah,
but
yeah.
hoping to hopefully get some fans on the air and get some final score predictions and some messages out there, and we'd love to get folks registering for this gift basket as well. But can't I mean it's gonna be a fun day tomorrow. The question will be I gotta try. There's a lot on the agenda. So got to stop by the Mincers. Also, our friends over at A Squared. I'm trying to get. I got to get over there. I'd like to get something over there for the tailgate. So, as long as traffic works with us, uh, let's see. Lo Davis knew something none of us did. Went back to You're right, Dev. We talked about that the other night. Lo Davis told us Coach Elliott has the dogs, the pieces to play in Charlotte,
He
and
did.
giddy
And
up,
again, I'm going to
bro.
plug my article. I'm going to plug it from I think August 13th. The CFP dark horse that you should have seen coming. No, people didn't see it coming.
Every
Um,
every
but
score finds a way.
it's a good. Even when I go back and read it now, I'm like, man, that was a lot of that stuff has just come true in the way that it has played out. Um, but yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a great day for Virginia. I think that the Charlottesville is going to be electric. I think the atmosphere is going to be electric. I don't think Wake Forest, they got destroyed by Florida State last week. And that game was closer, I think, than the score would indicate, but it doesn't matter to me really. When you get beat that badly, it goes, it could go one of two ways. They could be angry and come out and play really hard and inspired football, or if we jump on them early, it's like here we go again, and let's just get this over with and get back to Winston Salem and try to win Game 6, somewhere else on the schedule because it ain't going to happen tomorrow.
It just feels like the Cal game. It feels like I felt like we should have blown them out, and I feel like the same thing's gonna happen tomorrow. And then next thing you know, we're in a close game. Something silly happens, and I don't know.
Well, I say this about Wake; they have a tendency to turn it over this year. They've had quite a few turnovers. Their quarterback play is not that great. They play two guys. We always say if you have two quarterbacks, you don't have one.
Yeah.
So they play two quarterbacks. They have probably the best running back in the ACC in
Yeah.
Claiborne.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised he stayed there after last year. I thought he'd transfer somewhere better. But he's a player. He's a real player. He could be a problem. If we don't go in to make strong tackles on him, it could be, he could give us a long day. But I just don't see that happening. I think this team is focused. I think Coach Elliott's going to have them ready to play. Defending the home turf is such an important piece of the pie for the year. We got two more shots. I can't see. I can't see Wake Forest being the team that kind of
That would be
takes us down.
brutal. That would be brutal. Dev
Aaron
says,
Brooks would not
oh,
approve.
no, he would not approve. We talking about Wake Forest. Dev says $30 million roster, and we've probably got 10 to 15 million in injuries. Got to credit coaching staff for being able to work around it. And that's accurate too. Those, just the offensive line injuries. I
Yeah.
mean, they came in. It's a lot of that money spent, and yeah,
If
I
we
mean,
don't make it, it will be because of the injuries on the O line. I mean,
yes,
make no mistake. I mean, when you lose the likes of the big kid from Texas,
from Louisville.
yeah, I'm saying he's a Texas
Oh,
kid, but
okay,
yes, he
got you,
played at
got you, got you.
Louisville.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then
Monroe, Monroe Mills.
Monroe Mills,
Yep.
and then McKeelan Thomas. You're talking two like day one coming in starters to be the dudes, and then you got a guy like Boley. Where does he play? If they were both there, Boley's played great. You still got Josie. You got all these guys, that are studs. I mean that we're we're this good, and we're missing the two biggest pieces we brought
Yep.
in the offseason for the O line. I mean,
And
it's
can you imagine the running game with them healthy?
I,
With them playing, I should
yeah.
say, just
I
playing.
mean, like I think we're a legitimate threat to make the CFP. I think with them we would be a legitimate threat to advance in the CFP. I don't know that we could have. I mean, it always depends on the draw. I mean, we could get you know, a JMU has to come across the mountain somehow. Some way the numbers line up, and we get a game like that or something in the first round, or we get just a team that we match up well with. Yeah, we could win a game. But I think you put those guys out there because the defense is really gelling, and I think the defense has the talent to play at that level. Is just early in the year, when you're not used to playing with guys, communication, you're learning a new system, new language, it's just not that easy.
Mhm.
But now that those guys are playing well, the silly, like stupid getting beat over the top. I mean, we got beat last week on a trick play, but just getting beat hasn't happened as much. Now, I will
Yeah.
say Cal dropped one last week they should have had as well. So we got to clean that up as the competition continues. Like Duke, Mensa is not going to miss that throw next week. Wake Forest might miss it tomorrow. Duke ain't going to miss it. So they're going to have to clean it up and play an excellent game to beat Duke. And tomorrow, if we bring our even, I'd say B minus game, I think we win. Wake's just going to have to play over their head, I think, to have a chance. We have better players. We're at home. They shouldn't be able to beat us.
I
Um,
agree. I'm still nervous, and I've been burned too many times, so
oh,
I
I'm
don't take
nervous.
anything for granted. And I'm gonna go ahead and say at some point tomorrow, Jay's gonna hit me with a text. We're gonna lose this
Oh, if
game.
Wake Forest scores first,
If it's seven
you're probably
nothing,
getting it.
we're gonna lose this game. Oh man. Oh gosh.
Well,
Well, we want to get ready to wrap this one up tonight.
yeah. I hate I can't make it tomorrow and meet a lot of people that are going to be coming to the tailgate, but I will. Should be at Virginia Tech game. Hopefully, we can do a tailgate for that and have some fun.
For sure. Well, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to give us if you would, subscribe to our channel here on the YouTube, and also, and not harping on things, but of course, the X account was demolished on us. So we got the new one at Go Who's podcast. So if you have not followed us there, give us a follow. Dev is definitely one of our followers. Thank you for participating tonight. We love to have comments, and makes for a much better time than just us two talking some whatever we're talking, so gibberish. And also, just finally, just tomorrow, like I said, just come by, see us. If you cannot, feel free, hit us with an email, or a direct message on Facebook or direct message on X, and we'll get you registered. And drawing's going to be at 5. So from 3 to 5, we'll be out there. 5 o'clock, we'll do a drawing, get a
In
winner.
that message, Jeff, just to make everybody clear, in the message, you want their name, email, and phone number, right?
Yes, name, email, and phone number. Not going to blow you up after the fact, but if you win, I want to be able to call you so we can get your basket to you. So, um, yep, name, email, phone number. Um,
If you get it to us anywhere, we'll make sure
we'll get you in there.
that we
Roll
get
damn who's. I'll be there tore up. Oh, my.
you.
Dev's going to be one
Go
of them
up from
fans.
the flow up.
That's right. Dev's going to be one of them fans making some good noise in the stands.
Yeah.
Dev, stop by the tailgate, and if you can't make it, send us a direct message on X. Now we'll get you signed up. We'd love to
Bring a
meet
shot
you.
over for Jeff. Jack can't have one. He ain't 21, but Jeff will take a shot with you.
We'll be excited to meet you, Dev. Um, other than that, we're gonna wrap this one up. We'll see you guys when we see you. Hopefully tomorrow. And go Who's.
Go Who's.